Greetings, everyone. This video is going to address whether or not this journey is for you and your need to evaluate the cost. Because once you start on this journey, there is no turning back.
Greetings! This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Now, the inner alchemy. That fully depends on how strong your intent is. And I suggest that you get started using it early and you realize that you have power and you see things happening for you and things that you have created coming to pass, and it empowers you more. It encourages you. When you have completed inner alchemy successfully, you can no longer go back. It's not possible. Your frequency at that point will start to rise significantly more and will continue to rise, and there is much more work and things to know and experiences to have. It takes maturity, and you need to ask your infinite source self if it would benefit you to complete it before you attempt to complete the inner alchemy. Always will it benefit you. Now, the inner alchemy is a whole another topic, and I will be addressing that because the inner alchemy may not be for everyone, although it should be, but it may not be for you depending on the experience that you want to have in this life. And if you go back after you have known your source self connection and you have started this path and you long for the good old days and you return desiring that and keep looking back, you will lose that vital connection to your source self. You're still source, but you will lack the knowing, the access to the knowing. Your programmed pendulum will revert back to your higher self or subconscious programming because you've given up the link to your source self by turning around and looking to go back. All you have to do is keep moving forward. Now, I do not recommend that anyone treat this as a race in a rush to get over the alchemy line. There are a lot of changes that take place with the alchemy that you may not be ready for. And it takes maturity. Not only changes within your being as being whole and complete, but also how relationships are going to work for you and your powers and abilities growing as you complete these steps and move forward. So what is most important for you to take out of this is that as your frequency rises in your intentional journey and you unlock the frequency key that unlocks your script so you can do rewriting, it means that you are able to rewrite both positive and negative experiences in it because your emotions and what you focus on and what you think on are going to manifest. So if you are fearful about anything and you fear it, you create it. And your subconscious will make sure that you do what it takes to actually manifest those things in your life. So you will have to keep a tight rein on your thoughts and beliefs. As your frequency rises, your family, friends, and everyone around you are going to start dropping off because they're not rising along with you. And it is very possible that you could end up alone. Although it is possible that if you have, with your intent, raised your frequency, and when you are around those who are of your family, you have helped them and boosted their frequency along the way, you may have others who will join you in the journey. They may not be ready for it at this point in time. They don't necessarily have to fall out of your life. But the possibility is always there. Now, it would be in your best interest if you occasionally ask if you have gotten far enough to unlock your script, the frequency key for your script. If you have, then you need to ask if you have stopped your forward movement for 2 weeks. You don't want to be stopping your forward movement for more than 2 weeks, because there is no turning back around and heading forward again once you cross that line. So you want to make sure that you're always moving forward until you cross the alchemy line. Then there is absolutely no going back. But you need to verify if you have stopped your forward motion. And if you have, then you need to get moving again. And you can ask how close you are to expiring the length of time for you to keep moving. Don't linger in the past too long. Your power is in the present, is in the now. Things get better and better. It is an amazing journey, but you need to be fully aware of all the potential pitfalls and hazards along the way. I can't imagine anyone, once they get started on this journey and have unlocked their scripts with their frequencies, ever desiring to go back where they came from. But you need to know, you especially need to know, that once you've unlocked that script, you can create and manifest negative things coming into your life as well as positive things. You need to be aware of that. And if there's something you're afraid of, even if it's in the list of things that if you were in your script it would never happen, it becomes a real possibility because you have unlocked your script now. You are outside of it. And when you're outside of your script and you have unlocked it, then you are taking full authorship for it. Be aware. Make good choices. Don't stay in the negative. Don't stay in conspiracies. Those are in a lower frequency range. And the Matrix counts on source players to be in that conspiracy mode, and the more attention that's given to it, the more it grows in the lower frequency range, and it manifests it into those source players' realities. If you don't want it manifesting, don't be giving energy to it, or it will manifest in your life, the very thing you do not want. So, is everything that I have shared here in this video infinite source truth only and not what I think or believe? And that is a yes for my program Pendulum. You need to verify it for yourself and consider supporting this channel if you find this information helpful as you unlock things that can be unlocked no other way. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.